Why are corns so painful? Hi guys, it's Kent here, the podiatrist from Ergonix and DocPods, and we've had questions come in today asking why do corns hurt so much? And they're a really common problem in the feet, and usually we find corns over the plantar aspects or the weight-bearing areas of the feet, or anywhere there's pressure, so even around the toes or in between the toes, and sometimes even around the heel. So a corn is so painful because it's a very hardened piece of hard skin. And it forms because of pressure on the skin, causes the upper layers of the skin to harden. And unfortunately, when the hard layers of skin get harder, or the outer layers of the skin get harder, they cause more pressure, which causes more hard skin, which causes more pressure, which causes more hard skin. And this keeps looping around and around until you get almost like a little rock or as hard as a piece of rice form in your foot. Now, the shape that this forms usually determines if it's painful or not. So when we get a callus plaque, it's usually a large diffuse area of just hardened skin, so they're often not very painful unless they get really thick or they're in a particularly unfortunate location like over your toes. But when we get a corn to form, so if we have a look at this picture here, you can see that the line that we've drawn here is the skin. So this is the outside, so this is the outside air, and this is inside your skin. The callus plaque forms over the top and causes more and more pressure, and then it hardens the skin and we form this core or the corn. So the callus cap is what you can often feel if you run your hand over the bottom of your feet. You'll actually feel something sticking out or a hardened section. That's just the callus cap. It's not actually the corn. So what we do to treat this is we debride the callus cap and we remove the corny section by just enucleating this with the scalpel, and it helps to relieve the pressure. Now, if we don't relieve the pressure that causes the callus cap and then the corn, you won't permanently fix the corn. And that's the case when they often grow back quite quickly, because we just go back to doing exactly what we were doing to form the corn in the first place. We don't change anything. Now, the corns grow in all shapes and sizes, so the size doesn't usually determine if it's painful or not, but it's a good indicator usually. These can come in half moon shapes, they can be dome shaped under here, they can be pointy like an ice cream cone. And so you can imagine when we stand on this, on the bottom of our foot, all of the pressure goes through right on this point, and it will actually be really quite painful, like almost like a needle or a rock in our shoe. The way we remove these is determined on what shape they are. So sometimes if they're really dome shaped, we can actually just use a scalpel just to shave those out. But if they're very, very pointy like this, we don't want to cut this living tissue either side of the corn. So what we need to do is just gently enucleate down here with the scalpel and then core that out, and then it's almost instant pain relief. So that is why corns are so painful, and generally what we recommend is regular treatment. Moisturize your feet with 10 to 15% urea moisturizer. Wear some good shoes that don't put pressure on your feet, and wear an orthotic insole to take some of the weight off of those pressure areas. So if you're getting corns in the forefoot area, if we wear an orthotic insole, it will put some weight in the arches and cushion your feet, and they won't grow as quickly. So I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. It's very simple to do and it really does help us out. If you need further information on the topics discussed, please follow the links in the description, and that will take you to our website where we've got more information on these topics. If you have a specific question that you'd like to ask, please comment in the comments section below, and we'll do our best to make a video to address your question. If you have any further comments or questions, you can find us at ergonix.com.au, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.